Hey guys, it's your boy, HG, flying high in the skies once again. And man, what an amazing feeling it is to be playing this game once again, now in glorious HD. And hey, if it's your first time playing Skyward Sword, that's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. If you've been a follower of my work for a while now, you might know that I do a little series called Secrets of Hyrule, going over any and all cool hidden references, secrets and such across the Zelda games. They're always fun and interactive videos to make, and I love getting you guys involved too, so please always feel free to send me your finds. Today, we will be going over 5 secrets found in Skyward Sword HD that you might have missed or not known about. So, be sure to go and grab yourself a snack or drink and send them in to get featured right here, and let's get into the secrets. The inhabitants of arguably the series' coolest settlement, Skyloft, are a joyful bunch. I mean, they're literally living in the skies, what's not to love, right? You've got the cheery, bursting with atmosphere bazaar, the noble Knight Academy, and a lot more to explore. But one of my favourite Skyloft residents is Botw. He runs a little pedal-powered flying airship shop that floats above the island during the day, which seems a bit counterproductive considering he lands at night in an open space, so why not just open up shop there? But hey, he says it's eco-friendly, which I can definitely dig, and it's also quite a unique point of interest. To enter his shop, you must get the rope down by ringing the bell. Once up here, you'll see Botw pedaling to keep it afloat, and upon talking to him, he doesn't waste any time at all mentioning Link's weight, making it harder for him to pedal. Damn dude, I'm working on it. You can purchase a few different things here, but if you choose not to purchase a single item after boarding his ship, as you're about to leave, Botw will stop you and say the following. Do you know how heavy you are? I have to pedal extra hard with you up here. Then you have the gall to leave without buying anything? Off with you. And without any hesitation, Botw pulls a rope that opens a trap door, dumping Link to the ground from what I can only guess is at least 20 feet high, all whilst pulling this little menacing face. This dude is secretly evil. What is with that face? This secret exit had me honestly a little upset when I first played the game years ago, as I thought Botw now hated me, but nowadays I just get a good laugh out of Botw's mini moment of rage. Our next secret actually takes us to a viewer suggestion. Nintendo Momoko wrote to me, when Zelda pops up behind Groose during some of the opening scenes on Skyloft, it makes the same sound effect that you hear after cooking something in Breath of the Wild. The interesting thing is that this same sound effect was heard in the Wii version, but I didn't recognise it until now. So it was copied from Skyward Sword to Breath of the Wild, not vice versa. So I had a look into this little hidden tune, and it actually exists. If you listen to this clip from the 2011 Wii version of the game, when Zelda pops up, we hear this sound. And in Breath of the Wild, if you successfully cook a meal, we hear this sound. And of course, in the HD remake of Skyward Sword, we once again hear this sound. It's all the same sound. A very well known sound in Breath of the Wild was actually taken from Skyward Sword. What an awesome little secret. Big thanks to Nintendo Momoko for sending this one in. I appreciate it. Moving our focus back to the inhabitants of Skyloft, another viewer commented about a little secret of Zelda's father, the headmaster of the Knight Academy, Gaepora. Rebecca wrote, maybe everyone else already knew this, but Gaepora looks a lot like Rauru, whose other form in Ocarina of Time is Kaepora Gaebora, so the possibility of Rauru being his ancestor, and the thematic connections there are cool. This has actually been theorized for years, and whilst we could talk about the possibilities, theories and such here, it is a really cool secret / reference to notice if you've played Ocarina of Time. Not only do they look the same, both having unique eyebrows, similar builds, and even clothes, but Rauru's reincarnated form, Kaepora Gaebora, takes on a very similar wording to the Headmaster's name, Gaepora. It basically takes a bit of both names. It's a neat little reference which could hold more than we see at first glance. Maybe Gaepora is the original incarnation of who would later become one of the sages, Rauru. If you're interested, I have talked about this in more depth in a bit of an older video I did with Nintendo Black Crisis. I'll link it below. Before we leave the skies for a secret on the surface, I have one more secret for you found on Skyloft, specifically inside Groose's room in the Knight Academy. We know that Groose's relationship with Link isn't the friendliest, more so in the early stages of the game. He bullies Link, let's be honest. He is jealous of his friendship with Zelda. Yes, I do ship them in this game, and he can't control that jealousy early in the game. Granted, he does develop into a better person by the end of the game, but if you explore his living quarters in the Knight Academy on Skyloft, we can find a punching bag with Link's face on it. What the f***? Okay, yeah, Gru's really doesn't like Link early on in the game, but man am I glad he has good character development because he can be a genuinely nice guy. It's a funny little secret though, and to be honest, adds that little bit more depth to the character and their personality. I always love little touches like this from Nintendo, as they're ultimately not necessary to the overall game, but really adds to the experience if you find them. Moving down to the surface at last, our final secret, or I should probably say secrets, of the day can be found in the Faron region. On the quest to locate the dragons, we can talk to Kikwi, Yerbal, and an unnamed Perella known as Secret Perella. They help guide Link to find Faron. When we talk to Yerbal, we learn that he is a hermit, but more interestingly, after giving us some help and guidance, he says it's a secret to everybody. And then following his advice, we can find the Secret Perella in this little cranny blocked behind some boulders, and after their initial reaction of "don't eat me," they also help Link out and say, "It's a secret to everybody." This line is a reference to the very first Zelda game when the friendly moblin helps Link out by giving him rupees. This line is being used as a reference across the whole series and even video games as a whole. It's pretty iconic and always cool to see it pop up. I especially love the context it's used in Skyward Sword. It really fits the whole quest of finding the dragons. Thanks a ton for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more fabulous Zelda content. Did you know any of these secrets? Maybe you know of some I didn't mention. Leave a comment below with your favourite secrets in the video and or any of your own. I'm not sure if I ever formally announced it, but a month or so ago I started doing behind the scenes for my channel supporters across Patreon and YouTube. I show off the actual process of me recording a video and break it down a little, so it almost doubles as a little teaser trailer for the upcoming video. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing on top of the current perks such as having your name featured at the end of videos and a shout out upon joining, then please consider supporting the channel via Patreon or YouTube memberships. But there is obviously no pressure to actually do so. I just thought I'd put it out there as I don't think I ever actually announced this on a video. As always, a huge special thank you goes out to all of my supporters across Patreon and YouTube. If you'd like to join them and get yourself some behind the scenes looks at my work, a shout out upon joining, your name at the end of every video, and more, then consider supporting. Again, thanks for watching, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.